must first understand that pornography is not about sexuality. It's a form of mental sickness that develops over time. Let me be clear. Sexuality itself is not a sickness. It's a natural part of our biology. We are all here because of it, but we are not here for it. It's simply one aspect of life, not its purpose. In nature, most creatures experience sexuality only during specific seasons. Outside of that, they don't even recognize male or female distinctions. For humans, nature has removed this seasonal control, trusting that with our enhanced intelligence, we would manage it consciously. But many people seem determined to prove otherwise. At a young age, if your mind becomes filled with such content, it can dominate your thoughts, leaving little room for anything else. This distortion impacts your mental health and the quality of your relationships, leading to suffering. The responsibility of women in society. Women have fought hard for physical freedom and equality. But if this freedom is squandered on things like pornography, it only reduces women to objects once again. Some argue it's fashionable for women to watch it too, or that it's a form of sex education. No, it's none of that. This is about objectifying women, turning them into mere commodities. If women themselves do not stand against this, the cycle will continue. It's not about protesting on the streets, but taking a stand wherever you encounter such behavior. The mental health consequences. I have met many people who became addicted to pornography at a young age. Their minds are deeply distorted, and they face immense struggles to build meaningful relationships later in life. They confide in me about the painful experiences and compulsions that consume them, things I hesitate to describe in detail. Addiction to pornography isn't about joy or love, it's pure compulsiveness. And compulsiveness is nothing but slavery. Consciousness is our only liberation. If you don't realize this, life will remain a struggle. Breaking free from addiction. You don't need to give up pornography. You simply don't need to go there in the first place. Whatever you expose your mind to, it will imprint and replay. This is the nature of your mind. If you continuously consume such content, it becomes a cycle of self-destruction. Some people might say, what's the harm, Sadhguru? This is the harm. When you indulge in this behavior, you reduce your mother's, sisters, and every woman around you to mere objects. Think about it. Would you still find it entertaining if you imagined your mother in the place of the woman on the screen? That should clarify the harm. A matter of dignity, not morality. This is not a moral issue, but a question of dignity and mental health. Where is the dignity in pornography, for the women involved or for those consuming it? Denying dignity to half of humanity, women, cannot lead to true pleasure. It only creates disgust and suffering. If we persist in such behavior, we're not just losing respect for others, we're damaging our own minds. Laughing about such things among friends or treating them lightly is not smart or progressive. It's one of the dumbest things a person can do. A higher perspective. I'm not asking everyone to renounce the world or become monks. That's a path for a select few who are capable of such commitment, but we must all learn to live our lives with dignity and awareness. Recognize that compulsiveness, whether it's about pornography or anything else, is a form of mental slavery. Liberation lies in consciousness, not in indulging fleeting pleasures. So take a stand, not just for the dignity of others, but for your own mental and emotional well-being. Life is too precious to be wasted on shallow reflections of joy. Instead, seek to live consciously, with respect for yourself and others.